making today? I wasn't informed.
In today's video, we will be making a herbal hair rinse.
What the?
So I'm sure you've noticed Mom's hair's gotten quite a bit longer.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has.
It has. And when people have longer hair, they often like to use something called conditioner. Now, conditioner's got a whole bunch of ingredients that I personally don't like to use, things like parabens, sulfates, and other, non-natural ingredients. So my preference is to use a herbal hair vinegar. So first we're going to talk about the vinegar, okay? Mm-hmm. So I like to use raw apple cider vinegar as my base for my herbal hair rinse. And the reason for this is because it has on its own a whole bunch of benefits. Things like balancing the pH on your scalp. It helps with things like itchy, dry scalp, dandruff. It's really, really good for making your hair soft and smooth and helping to prevent split ends. And at the same time, it helps to cleanse your scalp without removing all of the oils, the natural oils called sebum that our body produces. Because when we strip oils from our skin, the body actually compensates by producing more oil. So when you think you're doing some benefit to your oily scalp or oily skin, you're actually causing your body to produce excess oil. So because I'm a herbalist, I love to infuse my apple cider vinegar with herbs that help add benefits for the hair as well as a beautiful smell. So what's really nice about adding herbs to your herbal hair rinse is that you can customize it based on your needs and your hair color. So for more detailed recipes and for more customizable recipes, you can check out my book. There is a link to be able to purchase it below. The recipe I'm going to be doing today is kind of a general all-purpose herbal hair rinse. I do sell this, and of course I make it for my family, and my husband and I have different hair types. So I like to make it kind of ubiquitous and good for everyone. Sound good? All right, so the first herb we're going to be using is
Stinging nettle.
Stinging nettle. And whenever... Urtica dioica. Good job. He doesn't even study Latin. That's not too bad. So like I mentioned, if I can access fresh herbs, I do. And so when I make this in the spring and summer months, I'm using the fresh equivalent of all of these. However, I have noticed that it works just as great if I have dried. So I like to add about 1/4 cup of stinging nettle. So how about this? I'll go like this and then you done. Okay. Mom's kind of a neat freak. So stinging nettle is loaded with tons and tons of minerals. So it's going to help improve your general scalp health. And when you improve the health of your scalp, you of course improve the health of your hair. So this will help to strengthen your hair and promote hair growth. Another one that's really good for that is horsetail. Equisetum arvensis. Right?
Equisetum arvensis.
Pretty good. So, Ash, I need a 1/4 cup, please. And horsetail is really high in silica. So, of course, again, this is going to be excellent for promoting hair growth, hair strength, and the scalp, the general health of your scalp. You came up empty. All right. Dump. Good job. All right. Another one that I really like to add is
Lavender.
Lavender. You want to smell? Lavender is a fantastic anti-inflammatory. So this is going to be really great for people who have 3 tablespoons, who have really irritated, red, and dry scalp. It'll help to soothe and reduce the inflammation. Do you need a hand?
Yeah.
That's all right. I always encourage you, if you can get your kids involved. 1, he's learning all about natural hair products that don't have yucky ingredients in it, right? And 2, he likes to be on camera. Next one is chamomile.
Oh, yeah.
Chamomile.
What I misfaded.
And chamomile is a really nice one for folks with lighter color hair. Plus, it's an aromatic botanical, so it's going to add a nice smell. It's about 3 tablespoons. That's okay. Go ahead. Nice. So sometimes I'll do a combination, especially if I make this in the spring and my lavender and chamomile haven't bloomed yet. I'll do a combination. I'll do a combination of fresh horsetail and fresh young nettles, and then I'll use dried herbs for the rest. There really is no wrong way to do this. And the last one, which also helps to promote the general health of your scalp and therefore increase the strength of your hair and promote hair growth, is rosemary. So 3 tablespoons. You don't like the smell of chamomile?
That and lavender.
All right, so 3 tablespoons-ish.
Oops.
And if you have a clean working surface, then you can just sweep those into your jar afterwards. Good. All right, close enough. 1, remember, and you can tilt the jar, right?
Oh, yes.
There you go. Make your life a little easier. 2. And 3. So once you've added your chosen botanicals, and remember, you don't have to add any herbs at all if you don't want to. And consider other things like calendula and yarrow are really good for lighter colored hair. You can add black tea, black walnut for darker colored hair. Nettle and rosemary are also nice for darker colored hair. So there's lots of mixing and matching, and don't be afraid to explore. If you have some beautiful rose petals on your property, you can add those in as well. So once you've added in all of your botanicals, the next step is... Yeah, exactly. Pouring in your vinegar. It's pretty easy. I usually like to let this sit for at least 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I know. It's got a bit of a harsh smell. There we go. So like I said, I like to let it sit for about 3 or 4 weeks. Then you'll strain out all of your herbs. And the dilution that I like to use for my hair is 50% vinegar and 50% water, okay? So you don't want to be spraying straight vinegar onto your scalp, especially if you have irritated scalp, if you have any sores or anything like that. Bud, can you go and grab that from Dad? That'll help us stir.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. So like I said, you don't want to be adding straight vinegar onto your scalp if you have any like sores or itchy, like really dry, irritated skin. So I like to do about 50-50, 50% water and 50% vinegar. Let's get those all.
How do you fit it all into the jar?
Oh, well, you have a spray bottle. A spray bottle is the best way. If you have a glass spray bottle, ideally, please remember that, of course, vinegar is acidic and will eat through plastic eventually. There we are. All right. So if you are using a mason jar, just like I am, you're going to want to use your parchment paper as a barrier between your vinegar and your lid, because the vinegar will absolutely corrode the metal in your lid. Put that on. Always label your herbal creations so you don't forget what they are later. And like I said, just store this in a cool and dark location for about 3 to 4 weeks. So I hope this video encourages you to make some of your own herbal self-care products. And until next time, this is Correne saying,
Thanks for watching.
and we wish you
Health and wellness.